It just is, it's a situation really, and I'm not saying that lightheartedly, where a collaboration couldn't be happier, more inspiring, more fruitful, more uplifting, more challenging as well.
I started out with two things that I love, the violin itself and Anne-Sophie. So I already had a good base from which to begin this. But I'm a particular lover of the violin. It's a wonderful antique, the sort of top level of the luthier's art. For centuries they've been making little mandolins and guitars and everything to string and play and scratch on and so forth. And we have now, 250 years later or so, from the period of greatest violin making. We have good makers now, but nothing like what we have been bequeathed by the past. As a piece of art, I love photographs of violins sitting in their cases. I have many, different colors, different wood and so forth, so on. So the thing itself, not even the sound, just as a piece of art making and magic, gives us an opportunity for a violinist who has deprived of one finger, she or he has to hold it with the thumb, has only 4 fingers to do all this thing. So you listen what she's doing.
This is a disadvantage in your concerto. I would need 1 finger more.
If you could put your thumb up here on the top thing, which Yo-Yo Ma can do, by the way, the cello, it's all right because it goes here. But I would say, if you go, Yo-Yo, you go any further, you're going to hurt your thumb. It's so high. And this one is doing the same thing with 4 fingers. I'm looking at you on stage last night and say, how is she doing this thing?
It's wonderful that you, as a non-violinist, are so in love with the instrument, because that's precisely my...
As a piece of workmanship with wood. He takes a few tools and he carves one, gets the best wood. Even if you couldn't play it, it wasn't any good, it would still be a miracle. That shape, how do you get that shape?
But the fact that every instrument has its own character and timbre, that makes it even more amazing.
It's a miracle.
Yeah, because not one is like the other.
Yeah.
It's just an enormous privilege and joy and total fulfillment to play your music. No matter if it's film music or the violin concerto. They are equally, uniquely, greatly crafted and insightful, and you. And that's what I admire, a part of you as a wonderful person. It just is, it's a situation really, and I'm not saying that lightheartedly, where a collaboration couldn't be happier, more inspiring, more fruitful, more uplifting, more challenging as well. And I personally need the challenge because maybe the sky is the limit. And the more you challenge me, the better, or the more interesting as a violinist I might become. Because as we talked, or you talked at great length about the violin, the possibilities are limitless on this instrument. And so let's go for it.
Still more to discover.
Challenge me.
Yeah. Well, for me, collaboration is some collaboration, some aspect of collaboration is really not present here. We don't sit together and work out tone rows together, or express some kind of mathematical or theoretical or even idealistic kind of creation of new music. For me, it's rather been a very simple kind of romantic thing in this sense. That she is a great artist, she's an enormously attractive person mentally and in every way. And for me, she is, I've had others in my life, she's a muse. I write a song for Frank Sinatra, he sings it. Why do I do it? Because it's Sinatra, that's enough there. He is an inspiration. She is an inspiration. We talk a lot about creativity. People write books about this is creative, not creative. And I say, why not an essay on inspiration, which is the mother of creativity? That has to come first. And that is the inspiration. Eventually, maybe we're going to have some creativity out of this. So it is personal, it's warm, it's simple, It's not theoretical in a musical term, which could be, you know, why not?
Yeah.
But it's not, it isn't that.